I recently replayed the second dream in Warframe on stream as I want to revisit a lot of the quests and lore after having finished the new war. I wanted to post it here so you could see some of the reactions and discussions that took place in case you're interested. Now, before proceeding, I do want to stress that there are going to be a lot of new war spoilers as we discuss the second dream, the lore overall, and the new war, and possibly where the game is headed. So if you haven't played the new war yet and don't want to be spoiled, I'd suggest playing the quest, then coming back and watching this video. I'll also leave a link in the description to the full VOD in case you'd like to watch the stream in its entirety. And with that being said, let's roll the footage. New War, Rising Tide, did I pass it? Chains of Harrow, War Within. Patient Zero was a good quest. Second dream. Okay. Sentient Hun Hao seeks to destroy the Tenno by exploiting long-forgotten secrets. All right, here we go.
The sentient Hun Hao has grown strong again.
Oh my god, it's OG Mom.
Invaded my own. Worse still, he has enlisted the Stalker to find the Reservoir.
What up, Cell?
Wake point of all Tenno, a place I hid long ago. I fear the Stalker is on the cusp of finding this place. Do not let this happen.
Okay. Who do I bring? Oh wait, are we just infiltrating the Grenier archive? Is that what that is? That's fine. We're going to Uranus. I'm sorry. I just made that. Oh fuck, it's a spy mission? Fuck.
The Grenier's excavations have disturbed Hun Hao's tomb. They've awakened something evil.
No, it's a spy. I didn't bring Metro.
Systems to find out what they know. It may lead us to the Stalker.
Very popular destination.
The Grenier expedition has uncovered pieces of Hun Hao, fragments of his body. For Hun Hao, every part of him is connected to a singular mind. Is this how he's invading my mind?
Wait, what? Every part of him is connected to a singular mind. Okay. You like that you and Cam had exactly the same reaction? I mean, I'm not upset by it. Probably should have brought Ivara. Whatever. It's just a spy mission. I'm gonna fail this spectacularly. I have 2 cats, though. Two cats and a distraction cat. That's where it needs to go. We did it. You didn't say I had to do it the right way, Lotus. You just said do it.
The Tenno Hive has corrupted your precepts. With love, I will destroy them and make you right again.
Okay, so...
We'll never find them, Hun Hao.
So Hun Hao doesn't like us either.
But I see your mind. I already have found them. You owe me their lives.
Why? Like, I know why, but... I really want Margulis questions. Like, I have some Margulis questions that I want answered. I could go just read it, but is there something different about reading it versus, like, going and replaying it yourself? Because, like, well, I'm sure these different things are very accurate. It's not as accurate as playing it. I still won.
That's what I was looking
You think
for.
Clem has more love than the Lotus? I agree.
Message.
I'm still
This
waiting for Clem
is
Prime.
bizarre. It's for me. I need a moment to contact this person.
Okay.
Extraction.
Are you calling Teshin?
Hun Hao is listening. I will be discreet.
Okay.
The message you uncovered was an offer to help us. I do not trust the person who wrote it, but we are out of options.
Okay. Where am I going? Should I bring the Parasis now? Should I bring Valkyr? Parasis. Is this a Gara moment or is this a Val moment? Gara.
Hello, Oh, Tenno.
Ah,
I'm
salad!
surprised. Why?
Not prophylactic, no. Not a pill cam.
Here to the kennel. Those dogs don't have a clue what kind of bone they've dug up. But I do. Shall I show you?
Salad.
Don't worry. You can trust me.
Salad. No. Honestly, salad in the new war was incredible. Pain can't go away. Cam! That is a good one.
I know. Our past has been slightly, what, combative. But
Do you think
genocidal
Salad V ever
invaders
makes
from
a
the
comeback,
system,
Prime?
Make strange bedfellows, wouldn't you say?
Not after what you did to Valkyr, no.
The sentient Hanhao, nightmare of the organ, boogeyman to the corpus.
Pain go away is a hard
That
drug to
thing
come by.
must have
That's
your
why
Lotus in
you
quite
do it in
a
liquid
panic
form.
For her to be working with the likes of me.
That's why you do it in the whiskey form.
So this Stalker seems like he's made quite a powerful friend, hasn't he? I wonder what's under that scary, smoky screen. A heart of gold, perhaps.
I really like the new puzzle, by the way. I like how much of a brain fuck it is. Like, I felt like I was, like, working every side of my brain to get those done. I did not hate it.
Listen, tell me.
Did you just call me betrayer?
Of course I could just tell you where it is, but what fun would that be? So keep your eyes peeled. If you have eyes, that is. Warmer. Colder.
Oh, no. Anybody remember exactly where this is? Salad. Salad. Up here? What did I sign up for? No, I've already done the new war.
Getting warmer.
I'm redoing the new war because
You were warm, but now
I'm sorry. I'm
you're not.
redoing the second dream, and then I'm gonna redo the war within after because I just want to see how the lore kind of ties it all together and refresh because it's been so long.
Nope. Getting colder.
You said I was getting warmer. Salad. Salad.
That's it. You must smell the prize. Because I know you can't see it.
Why are you saying go, Vivek, go?
Can you see it? It's right there.
No, I'm getting attacked, Salad. Wait, it's a sentient. I just realized. Stop attacking. Warframe is free. Wait, Warframe is free? Chat, Warframe is free. You gotta buy it, man. If there was ever a time to buy Warframe, it is now. It is free fitty. Hey, Okami, what up? You see it? You see it, Cryo? Look at it. That's what this is. How did I not know? Finally, you come to die. I mean, really didn't know what sentience looked like back then? Or at least I didn't when I played, but look at that's in a gigantic sentient arm. That's incredible. Okay, that makes me happy. No, I'm not where I should be. Salad? It isn't Hunhow? Actually, though. Actually, that would make sense. Because remember in the new war, we saw Hunhow in a map/area very similar to this. So maybe that is in part Hunhow. I don't know. No, no, this is not it. That's where we came from. Is it, do I gotta get low?
I give up.
Thank you.
I swear, can you find anything that's not marked right on the map?
Nope. Salad V apparently gets angry.
Are these the bones you're looking for, Lotus?
Yes, this is it. A fragment of my father, destroyed in the old war. I can use it to see him.
Get yourself both Deus Ex games. They're both 85% off. Okay. All I can remember is Uranus is a scary place where I always get lost. I mean, I'm proud. Like, honestly, I'm proud of you for that one. I am proud of you for that one. I know we got to go do that, but first I just want to see this stuff. So this is potentially, so these are Hunhow remains. Okay. Interesting.
I see the stalker stronger. Hunhow's voice within him. I see the reservoir, but I feel confusion. He doesn't know unless... Oh no.
Thank you, daughter. Fear has baited you to the snare. What was secret is now known. Your Tenno, their touch. I now see the womb of the sky. My shadow now walks the path.
What have I done? Get out of there, Tenno.
Yes, hurry, Tenno. But be careful. Last time you got close with the sentients, you wiped out an entire civilization.
Wow!
But you don't remember that, do you?
But it wasn't odd. Like, with all the new information we got in the new war, though, it was Ballast. Like, Ballast filled your mind with the nightmares and made you go, like, made everybody go mad. Isn't that what's implied? Right now? I swear, though, one of my favorite lines in the new war was when the Lotus mentioned to Ballast that Margulis chose death over being with you. And I'm just like, oh, girl. Girl! Literally, legitimately. The greatest thing in my life. I already own them, Cam, but I don't think I've ever installed them. They cost almost nothing every sale. That's your point. I think I can steal them from Metro too, Cam, but I too have not installed them. Quick draw! that mod, I've never seen this mod before. Look at this. My first Sharkwing, I still haven't max ranked yet. Yeah. 26! We're almost there.
Tell me, Lotus, what is this reservoir? Some hidden Tenno weakness?
Goodbye, Alad. You've earned your favor. We'll take it from here.
Don't think so. I'm here to protect my investment.
Wait, she got the new mom outfit on.
Just to destroy the Tenno, then where does my
That's just her outfit
go?
now.
Now then, where is he?
Maybe I should.
This needle pierces the sky. Nata, will we find the Tenno heart within? These puppets will not stop me.
You bought a crate? You got anything good? Okay.
Impressive. These sentient
I
fighters
can't. There you go.
damage. I'd love to crack one open and see what makes it tick.
How did that end up all the way over there?
Sentient fighters can adapt to your attacks. Hit them with something else.
No, I'm not. I brought the weapon. Lotus. Mom, I brought what I needed.
The Stalker has built void keys. Use this one to reopen the portal before more sentient fighters come. The void is poison to them.
The void. Wait.
Cross the threshold. Go now. The sentients cannot follow.
Oh,
We
don't
know.
You just hate that feeling. Makes my stomach flip.
Salad.
See where you've
Salad.
Find a nav console.
Salad. I need you to. Okay. So we know if they cross into the void, it makes them sterile, right? That's why it's like poison to them, or is there something else? This is a quick hi and bye. You have errands to run. Have fun running errands, Thunder. We'll see you soon, hopefully. I hope you're. They are being framed beautifully, Thunder. Please have good errands. It's just, what else is there to the void? Why can the Orokin areas exist in the void, but not, they don't really exist? Like, they do exist other places. Why are they still functioning like this? Is this just because this is the only place they couldn't, like, the sentients couldn't get to? They theoretically had to cross the void, though, right? To get to us, like the Lotus did. Era did. Hanhao did. Ish.
Sweet prophet, the moon exists. It was in the void all along. I knew the Lotus was powerful, but this, she erased history. We thought it was destroyed all this time. Huh. My Lotus, you make a fine villain.
And the reservoir with it. Very clever, Nata. Shadow, your path is clear.
If the moon exists, like, if the moon didn't exist, then how does Cetus have waves? Like, how does that all, you know? Wouldn't that not make sense?
Hunhouse found it. The reservoir, hidden in the void. A place sentients can never reach. We must.
Yeah, you may. Isn't that that's good?
It's the only way to keep
Kyan.
Tenno's power alive.
Found the reservoir? As unpleasant as our past is, I have to ask. I've seen inside a Tenno, yes, and what I found didn't make sense. Does this reservoir conceal some great deception?
Everything I have done was done to protect them. The void is forbidden to the sentients. It's our only protection against them destroying the Tenno. Do not let Alec distract you from your mission.
No, too late. He's distracting me.
They don't know the truth, do they?
No,
How sweet.
no.
The
We still only
betrayers
understand part of
get
it.
what they deserve. Lies from their omnipotent mother.
That is our moon.
I have detected a ship leaving the tower. It's the Stalker. He's
Meter.
on his way
That
to
is
the moon.
technically Earth's moon.
You need to find a way to get
Right?
off this tower
Yeah.
and onto the moon.
How is the Warframe story? What is the best way to word it? It's not bad, but it's, you know how in Elder Scrolls games, sometimes the lore doesn't make sense, right? Because you're getting it from too many perspectives and it's disjointed and stuff like that, or games like that. The lore is definitely disjointed.
Seems to me that this tower is dedicated to masking the moon's location in the void, yes. Why not disable the mask?
Yeah, I just want to
so
hear him.
that Claptrap orders can pick them up? Or is that too complicated for you?
It's intentionally vague and weird, but has some really good moments. Yeah, that's a good way. And also what Cryo said, it's a clusterfuck. But a good clusterfuck. And honestly, I don't think you can get the Warframe experience anywhere else for a lot of it. Like, Warframe is in my mind at least, a very, very unique game. There are a lot of parts of it that you won't find anywhere else. And I feel like it's a pretty generous free-to-play game in that there are a lot of people that have never put a cent on it. Because you can actually grind out the premium currency in-game if you wanted to put that time into it. Like, you can sell stuff for premium currency to other players. So there are some people that have super expensive things that have never put a dime into it because they just grind the shit out of the game. Warframe, though, is the kind of game where I think am I like at 1,200 hours, 1,300 hours? And I still feel like a noob in parts. So it's one of those ones that you don't start becoming a normal everyday player until at least 700 hours, if not more. But it's a fascinating story. There are a lot of points in it where I go, oh, okay, well then how did, like, it gets the wheels working in a lot of theoretical ways. So there's a lot of places people take the lore in theory, but we don't have the answers for it. The only thing you would have to buy is Prime Cosmetics or Community Created Cosmetics. Yep, and the cool thing is Warframe uses Steam for their Community Created Cosmetics. And if you buy one of them off of Steam, the creators of them make a cut of the profits, which is really cool. Like, I have like I'm not wearing any Tennogen right now, but if you buy Tennogen, whoever, the Tenno that made it, does receive something, which I really like. But I think the hardest part about Warframe lore is if you try to do lore content. Like for me, I tried to do lore content and I realized pretty quickly after one video that because the lore is vague, because the lore is up to a lot of interpretation, which can make it your own story in a lot of ways, and kind of make the universe yours, which is cool, but everybody and their mom thinks that their interpretation of the lore is the only interpretation of the lore, and if you say anything even remotely different, well, then you're a heathen and you should be banished from Warframe forever. So, that's the other side of it. It's unfortunate, but that is always the downside to having vague lore, in my mind.
That's it, Tenno. Shut down this power grid so that your mouthpiece orders can log onto your location in the void.
This is like the weirdest place for this.
Talking Huracan called Alad V. Your silence soon comes.
Good.
You did it. The void mask is crumbling.
Operator?
Yeah?
How did you get through to me? Don't worry, Ortis is on his way now.
Ortis! I think I'm like one of 3 people that loves
The sky
Ortis.
will be as it was meant. The shadow returns the moon. The reservoir swells with Tenno blood. The old war finally ends.
I will say, if you're new to Warframe, go in knowing this game is insanely huge. I put almost 1,500 hours, and I'm not even close to collecting everything or ranking everything. I'd probably say I'm somewhere in the middle of a veteran set. Yeah, I mean, yes. You love Ortis after learning it. I love Ortis. Overall, I love his dad jokes, too.
Moon. Somehow, Ortis actually remembers the last time I was here.
I wish there was
Is
there a quest with Ortis' backstory? You just have to read the codex, right?
The suspense is killing me. Lotus, you have to tell us your secret. Hey, don't cut me off.
Within the moon lies the reservoir, the secret to your Tenno power. But the secret is dangerous. It drove the stalker to madness. Forgive my deception. I was only trying to protect you from the same fate. Now, it is time to protect yourselves by ensuring the moon remains within the safety of the void.
Wait, she just said it turned the stock, like the stalker madness. So is that, because remember Ballas mentioned in the New War that he gave us a perpetual nightmare when we were in the second dream? Is that what he meant? Is that how the stalker was born? From that, like he went crazy? Oh. His name is the Stalker. You got over 2,200 hours in the game, and I bet you feel kind of like a veteran, kind of not like a veteran. Hold on. You know what the really... I wonder if I can see this here, or if it's something that I have to find on the wiki. But I think one of the coolest codex entries is for Rhino. Does it not give his description anymore? Like, where's his little tidbit? Is that not a thing? You're a minor player, you tend to have a hard time with mobs at 100. Like, isn't that funny, though? 20, like, that's just Warframe, though. Like... Oh, is it the market? Is it really? You gotta go to the market for that? That's weird, right? Shouldn't that be in the... No, it's not. View related. There used to be the full like that. Did they get rid of all that? They didn't. Did Rhino Prime? Is it Rhino Prime that had that then? I thought it was Rhino. I could be Prime though. One of the top Warframe reviews on Steam was someone with almost 3,500 hours that said, "I wish I never played this game." They recommended it. What is I know? Okay, here we go. So it like this is a long description of Rhino, but basically it talks about how, so Davis and I slam pinned against a cell door and he shouts at me. I give him a dumb look. I can't hear him, the sirens, anything. Only the muffled throb of terror in my head. I turn away from Davis down the hall and I see it, a hulking mass, flickering red, glinting like steel and fresh blood. Its skin changes, flowing like mercury when I'm blinded by the sudden muzzle flash. They do no good. The beast surges forward and the security men become crimson mist gone. I'm a statue, a cornered animal. A gate opens inside me and recognition floods in. I've seen this monster before. I cut its shell and eviscerated its brothers. I've given it pain and measured its responses. I've crafted, then rejected countless like it. But I've never seen this beast so close without the shield, without the restraints. I've never seen it free. I can hear it lumbering towards me, its metal fingers rending walls, but I know I'm dead. I close my eyes and stand ready to pay. I feel the pull on my arm, realize Davis got the cell open. He tugs me into the cell beyond and I fall on my back. I see Davis standing at the open door waiting as the monsters tear towards us. Suddenly I could live through this, so I shout, "Davis, close the goddamn door." But he shakes his head. He shouts, "Watch," over the roaring and rending of metal. Then silence. David is panting, laughing. The beast fills the doorway inches from him, dripping in blood but still without violence. It stands there looking at its hands. Davis whispers, "No one would have believed me." I crawl up the wall to stand opposite the door. I've never seen the cell, a cold place with an array of shelves. A morgue? Where are we, Davis? This is where they keep them, the ones from the Zeramin. I'm thrown. What was the Zeramin? The ship that never returned? Davis, what's going on? He turns to me, a smile forming. What's going on? He turns back to the beast, now silent and calm. Big fat promotions. So that's like this. So this is when they started hinting at the Tenno, the Zeramin ship. So basically this morgue-like thing is supposed to be what we were in before Margulis / the Lotus saved us, which I find really interesting. The other codex entry, that's actually Mirage. Is it our Prime frame that has it? Where is the you guys remember that one? I guess her Prime frame doesn't have it either. There was like, is it Mirage that they talked about? Yeah, like where she was like she like, yeah. Yeah, she was laughing the whole time or something like that. Like, I love that one. Where is that under missions, maybe? They don't have anything for it there. Hmm. Oh, it's in hidden messages? Where's that? Like in fragments? No. Oh, the quest for her? Okay. I don't actually know if I fully completed it. It might still be. I don't have... Oh, did I actually finally... Do I have her normal? No, I don't. I never did it. We gotta do this first. No, I didn't like her quest, and I already had Mirage Prime, so what did it matter? Is it, Yeah, they don't have the description here. But yeah, you get that in the quest for her and the hidden messages. That was really cool, though. Mirage's, like, full-blown description of how she basically, like, laughed in the face of everything and just kept killing, letting her, like, who she was trying to protect go. About her laughing as they tore her apart. Yeah, I love that. Like, it's such vividry, though. And, like, now knowing what Ballas did to you while you were in the second dream, it makes a lot of sense. You know? Like, I always thought, why would Mirage go crazy like that? And if you're being fed perpetual nightmares, your Tenno's gonna be fucked. And which means the frame itself is, too. You liked Limbo? Did not like the quest, though. I'm awful with Arcwing and shit. Yeah, I don't think I finished that. Did I? Oh, maybe I did. No, I did not. Because I too do not like it. These two I still have to finish, I know. This quest so far is really interesting. I have to start this one. I don't know, maybe. You might be able to come with me. But there are a lot of, like, hidden pieces in Warframe, and I love them. I love the hidden stuff that honestly does make more sense the more we play and the more we learn, which I didn't expect. I did not expect to find out that the lore behind Rhino, that the lore behind Mirage makes more sense now that I know exactly what happened.
The Stalker is heading toward the Void control room. Track the...
Mom?
Collapse the Void, Shadow, so that my fragments may attack. The Tenno hearts will beat their last.
No. If the Void is
behind
collapsed,
Ash?
the Reservoir will be destroyed.
I don't know. Is that in the codex?
Get to the Void control room and
Because
stop
if not,
the
I can read it after. Begs the question as to why some frames went mad like Mirage and Rhino, but others like Garrett didn't.
Quite the magic trick, Lotus. But Tenno,
I mean,
you must be asking yourself, where is this heart, if not in my chest?
salad. Like, you can make the case that after what we learned about Umbra, that... All right, listen, you crazy stalker.
The moon will be crushed by the weight of the void. The sky will be as it should be.
Oh, the leverine or whatever. Yeah, we can do that after. I'm super curious. We'll definitely do that.
So soon after finding it.
Oh, let me cryo. I just want to hear salad.
Back in its rightful place, couldn't you, Lotus?
Okay. No, I've already done the new war. This is just to kind of go back and like re-look at lore and stuff like that. As after having learned what we learned at the thing, I want to see if some of the older stuff makes a little bit more sense now. But you beg the question as to why some frames went mad like Mirage and Rhino. And now there's guarantee. So if you believe, right, kind of what we learned with Umbra is that there is a low-level consciousness in the Warframes. I mean, when you jump out of your Warframe, it still breathes, and we know Warframes were made from parts of people kind of thing, which is how we can kind of connect to it, ish. But you can make the case that whatever was in there, or whoever it was originally, before we made the connection with them might still be in the frame. So maybe whoever Gara wasn't somebody with a propensity to madness. Maybe they were a high-level commander or a high-level military person or whatever with a strong sense of ethics, right? So then it would make sense that they didn't go crazy. But maybe Mirage was, I don't know, maybe she was a convict. Maybe she was somebody that had a really shady fucking past. Then there's Mad, and then there's Harrow. Harrow is tortured. I see. Oh, I forgot this doesn't pause your game anymore. Or did it ever? Harrow, like, I always find it interesting. Harrow's been tortured. And now, though, I don't know if you guys noticed, I think if I'm correct on this, Harrow's, the quest, the Harrow's Chains quest, when you're starting the new war and you're going to look for Hunhow, I don't know if you guys know, I think that's where we started to one of the places with the Chains of Harrow quest, which I found was really interesting. But now it's looking like, through what we learned in the new war, Harrow's Tenno hid from what we agreed to. Like, there is like, you know what I mean? It almost seems like Harrow's Tenno borrowed himself so he couldn't be given that offer, or maybe he wasn't. It drove him mad. Hey, Ryan, what up? Like, there are so many different things that potentially could have happened in that regard. I like it that I'm still getting focused, but I can't get focused because technically I don't have a Tenno right now. I'm trying. Let me have her back, Mom. Here it is. No, not yet. Almost. You love that we call him... I love it. When I first heard the community call him Salad V, I was like, yes. No, I'm never going to call him anything but Salad. Umbra is another one who Orokin screwed over Roar. Yeah. Umbra. That was a fantastic quest, though. That was really well done. That's the thing about Warframe, though. Like, all of the quests get progressively better, and you can say, as individual story quests, they're all done really well. It's just when you tie them in together, they don't make sense in some cases. Oh my god, I love how poetic that is! I wish I had done that! Actually, that's real. Oh, man. As far as storytelling goes, your Tenno gave Umbra a chance at redemption. Or not redemption, but revenge. Oh, so that's so good.
I didn't want to have to do this, but the collapse is imminent.
Yeah, it really is, Dark. That's one that... So, I want to do this.
Help me disrupt the void compasses to reorient
the War Within, and then I want to do Chains of Harrow again. And we're going to do them all on stream. Retconning down the line with the Paradox. Which quest? Like the new quest? I don't think Warframe's gonna retcon. They've never really come off to me as the retconning sort. More, they'll just find weird ways to explain it. Where are you?
There are 3 void compasses that steer the moon within the void. I will disconnect them from the central system to gain control. Supply them with power from your shields while I finish my task.
Nata, you trust this Orokin blood who would chisel weapons from our bones?
We're not... Are we technically Orokin blood, though?
Compass needs her shield's power.
That's what I don't understand. Are we technically the class of the time?
Compass.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've kind of always known that, but technically speaking, what are we? Like, they never said, like, we don't look anything like the Orokin we've seen, so I guess I'm not sure.
You cannot stop the inevitable.
Neither can you, Hunhow.
The void compasses are all disrupted, but there is one more step. Get to the pendula. Hurry.
What was that?
Orokin, the noise you make will cease now and forever.
He's calling Salad V an Orokin?
Hunhow's found me.
So...
Sorry I can't stick around to see how this all ends, but I've got to save my own skin.
Is Orokin a term?
Don't forget
Hold
our
on.
deal, Lotus.
Salad. Is Orokin just a term that the sentients have given to anybody that isn't sentient? Like, is Orokin just a term for human? Is that? Because, like, he called Salad V an Orokin, but Salad V looks nothing like Ballast, and we look nothing like Salad V or Ballast. So is that really all Orokin is meant to be? The kin of the Orokin? I mean, the Oro. Oh, the kin of the Oro. Oh, maybe that's... Oh, actually. Yes. That makes sense.
Pendula, keep the moon stable in the void. Power them down.
Oh, no, not this boss. Oh, I remember this boss.
Security eye. Watch out.
Yeah, I mean, that's the better question. Who are the Oro? Is that what we are? How do I get him to do the thing again? Right, I gotta be up here. Come on. Oh, sorry. It also says it is heavily hinted that Oro is only possessed by those who have been exposed to the void. Huh. Which would explain why they hate us so much, though. Because that's a death sentence to them. I mean, Salad V was definitely touched by the void. Okay.
It's done. The moon is falling out of the void. Hold on. This will not be a smooth ride.
It never
Get to
is, Lotus.
extraction as quickly as possible.
Okay. Mom wants us to go.
What they need, Margulis, is to be destroyed. They're devils from that hell, not human anymore.
You heard that, right?
No, Pulse. No more destruction. We could heal them. Maybe they're meant to save us.
How can you defend these devils, Margulis, after what they've done to you?
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. They won't hurt anyone. I just need more time.
Hush, my wilted love. I cannot protect you. Tomorrow you must renounce before the seven.
But she didn't. She refused. Okay. So now this is the lore I wanted to get into. This is finally where we're finally getting the meat potatoes. I think it's time to bring Val out. I think it's time. You want me to check Ember's? Does Ember have a good story too? You didn't play the new war yet. Good luck. Have a good day, night. Thanks for stopping by. Use Ember or Ember Prime, Jupiter? Okay. 3. So, and this is... I think one of B's favorite frames. B loved Ember. And Burp. But 3 figures wait behind a simple table, their attention on a single chair bathed in light. An old woman's voice from the shadow sent her in. Across the room, a security officer, stern and plain, opened the door. The outline of a young woman appeared at the door. She hesitated, but only for an instant, and then crossed the room and sat. There was a gasp as the light hit her face. Her right eye was bright and blinking, but her left was a greasy slit. Her skin had been burned moon white. Her mouth was a sagging gash without lips or expressions. Her military beret was pulled snug over scarred and hairless scalp. The old voice, "Your name is Kayleen." Kayleen nodded. "You are the principal investigator of the Zeramin." Kayleen's voice was a jagged whisper, a rigid face. "Yes." Kayleen coughed, straightened. The Zeramin was lost, making the fold from Saturn to the outer gates. Mechanical failure. I notified families and filed a report with the inspectors. Nothing ever returns from the fold, so I closed the case. But you reopened the case days later. I didn't believe it myself until I stepped aboard the ship. It was completely intact, full of environmental as if it had never gone, and the crew was gone. Not exactly. We thought it was empty, but we began to find... Her face twitched at pain. We began to find children hiding in the ship. And that is when you violated procedure. Kayleen bowed her head, a tear welling in her sightless eye. They were children. They were afraid. and they needed comfort. So you broke quarantine and this happened to you. There was a silence as Kayleen touched her face. So what have you done with them? The old woman gestured for the officer to take Kayleen away. The meeting was over. When Kayleen reached the door, she twisted out of his grip and shot back. Why would you do that? Why would you put children on a military ship? We didn't. That would violate procedure. That's good. So then you could then, so that's Ember's, that's where Ember came from. You could make that case that person, that officer is what they used to make Ember. And I guess the real question is then the kid that accidentally did what they did to her, I wonder if they were paired up. Like, I wonder if you see those connect. Like, it would be fascinating to learn one day if Kayleen was used as the base for Ember. Good luck, Strahd. And then the Tenno that did that to her. If they were paired up together. If they, you know what I mean? Like, that would be something. But it goes to show, though, that there is some intentional thought behind how each Warframe gets their abilities. Right? This is how Ember became Ember. That's really good. That was good. Good call, Jupiter. That's fantastic. Today's stream is a story time. I mean, I really want to go through lore, so I'm here for it. I would too, Cryo. Like, the one thing I guess I want confirmation, though, too. Like, 100% confirmation at some point from DE. These frames, we know what Val went through at the hands of Salad V, right? But what I really want to know is whoever the OG, like, let's say it's Kayleen, is there some part of Kayleen still in Ember? Or Ember Prime? Is there still some part of the original Rhino? Like, whoever was used on that, are they still in Rhino? And is that what you're connecting to as a Tenno? So is your Tenno making a connection with their human side? And I think that that's what it's supposed to be. But we've had confirmation, but not like confirmation. And so I'd love to roll down that side of things. There was somebody else I just thought of that I thought might have some interesting lore. Thank you for the 15 biddies. The Glassmaker quest is really fun for Gara. She got a new sword from that. You can't say the weapon that turns targets with his hinted glass wouldn't fit. No, that would definitely fit. That fits her. You can certainly make the case with Umbra because he's full functioning without us. Yes. So like Umbra's like the extreme, but like, you know what I mean? Like, could you make the case that the Prime frames are a lower level variant of that? You like the melee frames you can see being military personnel, but others aren't so simple. No, like Mirage. You could see Mirage just being somebody they might have pulled off the street. Because, you know, like we've heard, a lot of it all failed. A lot of these different things failed. They needed to go through a lot. Oh, that I literally wanted to see if Val had a codex entry, like a good one. No. I thought she supposedly did. Yeah, so she was forged in the lab. So basically Salad V made her. The original Valkyrie were subject to cruel experiments, leaving her scarred, angry, and frighteningly adept at killing. Ash Prime, the saint of killers. Like, and then Protea, right? The new one. The I don't have her yet. Apparently they're not even gonna show her to me. Oh no, PO. Is that what it is? Oh, PRO, thank you. Because words today. Like, ready, like, where we found her, I don't think, like, I guess the question is, like, a frame like her, was she technically made when the other frames were being made by Ballas and Company, or is she technically a newer frame that's been concocted by somebody else? Like, you can see Rhino's OG person being somebody just with anger issues. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, just this big hulking dude with, like, anger issues. But you saw what they did to Ortis. So, I mean, this all is very feasible in the end.
We saved the moon from a void collapse, but Hunhow can now attack the reservoir directly. He must not reach this sacred place.
He won't.
Shadow, bleed the reservoir until it is desert dry.
So wait, so like we the Tenno are like connected to the frame's human souls or somewhat. It's not 100% clear, Dark. With the Umbra quest, that's kind of what they alluded to, is that we connected to Umbra in that way.
Lotus, join with me.
And
Destroy your
so now
shame.
the question is,
Become the one
are
I
the other
love.
prime frames a lower
Become
level
the
of that?
dawn once more.
By the Orcan as the gift for the Corpus Founder. Okay. So that's what it was. So it was very specifically made for the Corpus Founder. So the Corpus were a faction back in the day during the old war. You kind of hope that what comes with like after the new war is that all of this gets burnt to the ground. Like that's what I would love to see, right? I would love to see the utter destruction of the old factions. Cause it you know what I mean? Like that would just be cool. And I feel like that's where we're headed. No, yeah, not today. Not with Val. I'm telling you, you don't want to mess with her. She get angry. Val have anger issues. That's why we bring her to these
Stop
things.
the voices from taking hold. You will have to dream, my angel.
The voices. Whose voices, though? Like the void? Like, are they talking about like the parents and everything? Replaced by Grenier Corpus and infested time. I haven't. Wait, how do you get a penny? So that's what that's supposed. You think that that's what that's supposed to be? Is the voices? Oh, isn't that interesting? Oh, I didn't. Where is he? From the crown care. I don't think I've tangoed with that. Everything because you are touched by the void. Right. And we made that. I mean, we now saw the deal that we made. I hate when they're up high like that and stuck. Yeah, no, it's more I just couldn't reach it. Like my sword would have done it. I just it was high. What was I gonna say? It makes sense. The man in the wall. So you were put in the second dream to protect yourself from the man in the wall and the different voices. Now the question is, are the different voices that you're hearing right now, or like as the Tenno at the time, was that all of the different possibilities of your timeline, and was that driving you mad?
Shame on you! You Orican! So perfect on the outside, but you're rotted through and through!
Seven hands raised. For your apostasy, the judgment is death. Margulis.
What is even happening here?
What up? What up, Davis? Dav, sorry. I don't know why I said Davis. I'm sorry. Dav. Yeah, the Orcan did... Like, the interesting thing is the Orcan on the inside are what Nidus is on the outside. They are fissures of what's happened in all realities. Like, are you saying the voices? More like man on the wall. I mean, now he's more like man everywhere. I'm so excited to see where they take that. That story is going to be interesting. I hope. And Ballast, we've dealt with the remains of the Orcan, aside from those guys on Deimos, but they're chill. Yeah, the guys on Deimos, I mean, they can't really leave Deimos right now, so... There's that. I gotta get... Where am I going? Here. I think the markers have improved since I originally played this. Or I'm just better at navigating. I know, Papette. I mean, it definitely could be both.
It's about the other rejects we consigned to Lua a few years ago. They're calling it transference.
That has the... Did we take the man on the wall's finger to the... Yeah, basically he's supposed... Maybe.
We are desperate, Executor. But these aren't Dax soldiers. These are golems possessed by devil minds.
Oh. There's like at the back of your railjack, you know, the pod thing. It looks like a finger. I don't know if it's a finger though. I also didn't know if it was something that was mummified. They're powered by lust. I mean, I also accept that as an answer. But yeah, it either is that whatever you're using to power your railjack got inhabited by the man in the wall, or you made it like, or you could maybe it's a gift from him. Maybe that's what your railjack is. How come Sai hasn't really said anything about that? Like, you'd think that somebody like Cephalon Sai would not be a fan of like the man in the wall inhabiting his ship. Here it is. Okay. I love this. I love this. This cutscene, I did it with my favorite frame at the time, which was Saren. And this whole thing was just... Mwah. I love the way they did this. This is so cool.
Dream. Not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
A tall metal woman with anger issues. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I want to be. Did he always have that chest plate on? You look like such an angry little gremlin in Val's arms.
You hesitate, Shadow, but remember your despair. This is your only chance to make it end.
Wait.
Your hatred is too weak.
Are we
Shadow.
connecting to him?
Mine is strong. My fragments will finish this.
Tenno. Operator. You're awake now, but you're more vulnerable than ever. Get back to your ship now.
It's okay, Val. It's okay. You got this, girl. You strong.
You need to focus your mind to unleash your true power.
I admit, while Pocket Sand is what it is, I think it's a fitting trick for an assassin. I do too. I don't use Ash enough. I have a very set few frames that I use. I need to eventually diversify, but I still have too much fun with Cora and Gara. And Val. Give me the loot! Ash is your favorite. I liked grinding for Ash, like normal Ash. That was fun, actually. I felt pretty badass. That was I think one of like the first frames I like super intentionally grinded for. You're so glad you got Ash Prime for free. That was a TennoCon gift, right? You're the same with Yvara, Wisp, and Titania. I mean, everybody gravitates to a set few frames, gets really good at them, and then eventually gets bored and has to switch, but I haven't gotten to the boredom part yet. No! Val, girlfriend. I think, yes, I cried like a baby during this, so you probably also cried like a baby during it. Especially if you use a frame that you're like super attached to. And despite that you started playing last month, you can get some primes. I mean, that is the nice thing about Warframe as it currently stands. You can get prime shit really early on. I know that there are some people that probably don't like that, and that prime frames are supposed to be, I don't want to say end game, but that's what they were kind of more intended to. But now they're not. Oh my god! It's not me anymore.
I don't know how much time you have. Descend into the heart of your orbiter. There you will find the somatic link.
I wonder if get to know the Drifter story when the Deviri paradox comes around. I hope so. The Drifter is interesting because I'm still not convinced the Drifter isn't the man in the wall. That is. You think Endgame is good Riven mod and Necromech? I mean, people would have, like, it depends too on when you play. Like, Endgame is definitely gonna, it always evolves. There's never a set Endgame with this. Do you really? I like the pistol. I like the pistol for them. But the man in the wall still shows up in your orbiter with the Drifter? Yeah, but no, not... The way that deal went down, the way that you switched from one to the other, and that's how you took the place, like, and the fact that your Drifter is what was left, but like, spoiler, by the way, massive spoilers for the new war. Your Drifter's the one that never got out, right? So what are they? It doesn't, like, the man in the wall can still theoretically be in multiple places at once, just because the man in the wall is in one thing, not in the other. I mean, you could say the man in the wall is inhabiting somebody and they don't know it. Fashion frame was endgame. I mean, Jupiter, you do bring up an excellent point. Fashion frame is in fact the endgame. It's a little funny though. You can wield these massive weapons in Warframe, but carrying your tiny Tenno, you're like carrying a truck. Look at her. She's like stumbling over the weight. Look at, you saw how big the weapon was she was just carrying. But this, oh no. My little angry girl, she can't do it. She got a butt walk. Oh no, not this part.
Stalker, how?
Oh, I remember this part. Oh no, doesn't he keep like shoving you backwards?
Get past him. Get to the link. Focus, Tenno. Use your energy
here
to breathe life into the somatic link.
Oh, shit. Got it? Am I doing it? No! I don't want to leave this place. Husband?
Again, it needs more power.
How much more power do you want me to give it, Lotus?
Only the Tenno's death will end your despair.
You are an asshole.
One more time.
Okay, Mom. I'm definitely better at this than I used to be. Oh my god, it's child's attacks in Genshin. Do I know that you can hold it? Yeah. Do I want to? No. Here we go. You already got paid for what? Work or something else? Okay, that went a lot better than it did back in the day for me. I'm very happy with this. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it, you fucking piece of... Don't do
No
it.
self, no sense, no death. Just a metal puppet dangling on Tenno's
No self, no
strings.
sense, no death. Implying that there is still somebody in there.
Only the Tenno's death will end your despair.
No, I still can't handle this. My baby.
All your dread-long life, you've waited for this moment. But you're asking yourself, was I one of these wretched things?
You are one of those wretched things.
You know the answer. You still hate them. You still hate yourself.
Which implies that there's something in there, you know?
What is this?
Is not the same animation for Saren's ultimate? Or one of them, I think. Yeah, it's implied that they were all people. Yeah, a lot of people wish they could play as the Stalker. If we have... Oh, that is the... Okay, the revive animation. So if you have that new bow and how much Hun Hao you have with you? Too much Hun Hao. Yes. But Excalibur's supposed to be the OG frame, so it would make sense.
Now we fight on two fronts, my child. The war without, and the war within. My child, so beautiful to behold. How do you feel?
I'm confused. I thought I was...
I know. Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than human, but once a child like any other. What do you remember?
Oh, right. We start the morality. Wait. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see that, Metro, the middle option? A hand held in mine aboard the Zeraman. I mean, you shake hands to make a deal with the devil. That's just... Like, I know that that's not how they're implying it. But that's how they're implying it.
The soft lines of a hand. My mother's.
So now it's your mother's, but that line, though.
We were
I
watching
think.
the stars, awaiting the jump to Tau. She was afraid.
Memories. From your time aboard the Zeraman 10-0, before the void jump accident. It was years before the ship was recovered. It was drifting dead in space, All her crew gone.
Years.
Except the children.
So, I mean, though, like, a lot of times you'll hear people that have had either amnesia or people that have different memory loss issues, stuff like that. You can have different memories overlapping. I mean, the fact of the matter is, in the new war, you go into your quarters and you expect to see your mom coming out, but you don't. Or your dad coming out, but you don't. You know what I mean? That's fascinating.
We were dangerous, broken. Every time they tried to fix us, someone always got hurt. I wish I could have saved them. I wish I could have taken their fear away.
You were so brave, but the Orokin were afraid of you. The Void had changed you, and you couldn't control it. No one could. They were about to destroy the orphans of 10-0, but Margulis, she loved you. She found a way.
So, okay, that part's pretty, that's self-explanatory. I feel like there's really nothing to deep dive with that. She's saying to us, did she, that's...
In dreams, we could control it, focus it. So she made the pods. Her favorite flower. She said sometimes something beautiful can grow out of something
What is that noise in the
ugly.
back, like somebody's practicing with their weapon?
The Orokin murdered Margulis, used her work to create transference. Your mind projected into a surrogate strong enough to withstand your power. It felt like waking up, but it was just a lucid second dream.
So that's what it is. What you had was too much. So then they put you into the second dream, and then they put that second dream into a Warframe that had enough consciousness for you to connect onto. But we know now Ballast, while you were in there, filled you with nothing but nightmares.
Maybe we felt it. Maybe it didn't matter. We had a life. We embraced it. I wanted to punish those who abused their power, and now I had a way.
And so you became Tenno, serving the Orokin, but bound by honor. As the Tenno grew, they founded great schools, the Tenno ways. Do you see
How did the
yours?
Tennos...
I see a
I don't
crashing
understand.
wave,
How?
wide in the ocean, the Vazarin way.
How did
We
that
were
happen?
trained to counter the enemy, and to move with the opponent's attacks in order to nullify them.
Vazarin will be your focus. But we have so much more to do. Here in the Orbiter, transference will be even stronger. Command the Warframes. Make whole this shattered world you've been given. Are you ready, Tenno?
I mean, yeah. Let's roll.
Yes,
I think
Lotus,
you're right, Metro. I think we're
am.
gonna be able to do the War Within 2 today. Apparently that was considered an assassin mission. Thank you! Look at that, chat. We did an assassin mission.